Good afternoon, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this afternoon, body of missing Clarendon woman found in pit. Investigators are searching for clues after the body of a Clarendon woman who was reported missing last week was found in a pit at Milk River on Sunday afternoon. The woman, Derrica Rogers, otherwise called Muffy, from Gravel Hill in the parish, who works at a printery, was last seen on May 27. Police personnel managed to remove the body sometime after 4 p.m. Her employer, Everald Morrison, says the community, her relatives and the co-workers have been shaken by the news.
Seeing the recovery process is very devastating, very traumatizing, and I can only imagine the impact it has on the family itself. You know, for us, our employer and fellow team members, it's impacting us a lot all week since Tuesday. So I can only imagine the devastation the family is going through. I watched the process. It's the first time I've experienced anything like that. The whole situation that's going on with females and kids, it has to stop. We have to put an end to this. It's very devastating. I mean, you can see the anger and the bitterness throughout the entire crowd. There was over 400, 500 people on you know, witnessing the entire process. It's very traumatic, and I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy.
Sleeping woman wakes to find a man with a knife standing over her. 20-year-old Alex Miller, otherwise known as Deda of Oxford District, Freehill St. Mary, has been charged with a burglary and larceny following an incident in his community on Thursday, May 15. Reports from the Porta Maria police are that about 2 a.m., a woman was asleep in her house when she awoke and saw a man standing above her with a knife. She raised an alarm, which caused the man to run and escape through a window. Later that day, the woman realized that $7,555, US $93, and Canadian $5 were missing from the house. A report was subsequently made to the police, and following an investigation, Miller was taken into custody and was charged on Saturday, May 31, after being pointed out on an identification parade. A court date is being arranged for him. Holness calls on labor rights to protest against the badmanism of PNP on Monday. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has called on Jamaica Labour Party supporters to protest today against what he has labeled as hypocrisy and badmanism from the opposition People's National Party that he claims is trying to bring down the progress of the people.
That they will go to any lengths to destroy people who they believe that they have no control over the institutions that they are appointed to run. Any lengths, including to try to bully the government, to break the rules of appointment to suit them. Processes that are well established, that are not in any way questioned, but they come to give the government an ultimatum, to bully the government into their action. How hypocritical, how rich. Well, I pray to God to continue to keep me and the Jamaica Labour Party firm and strong. I pray to God to give me the energy we need to keep Jamaica and our people firm and strong. Now, I hear that they are going to have protests for manufactured rage and crises that don't exist. Well, I want every laborite to protest against this hypocrisy tomorrow. I want every laborite, wherever you are, to protest in your workplace, to protest in the market, to protest wherever you are at the bad mindism of the PNP that is trying to bring down the progress of the people. Stand up, laborites. Stand up for justice. Stand up for truth. Stand up against the PNP. There was a time when the playbook of the PNP used to make laborites afraid. Is a different laborite you're looking on today. Laborites are proud of their party. There was a time when the PNP used to appeal to something called nationalism, and they could influence well-thinking Jamaicans. But you know what? There are more Jamaicans who are in the middle. They are observing. They are not really wedded to anything politically, but they are more rational. They are more looking for who can deliver results.
Family mourns a landscaper killed in hit and run. The impact of road crashes continues to shatter families across Jamaica. As of May 30, a total of 155 lives have been lost to road crashes. Among them is 59-year-old Balford Green, a Trelawney man who died after being struck by a motor vehicle on March 31. Green's family and friends gathered at the Abundant Life Ministry Church in Green Park, Trelawney last Sunday to celebrate his life. Affectionately known as Louis, Green's death has left a painful void in the hearts of his loved ones and a sobering reminder of the human toll of road crashes. It hit I hard, and all now is like a dream. He was such a loving husband for the 27 years of marriage. He cared for his family. The last of his 4 daughters is planning to go to university September to become a doctor. Louis worked hard to see his children succeed. His wife, Winsome, shared it tearfully. Throughout the service, 7 tributes painted a vivid portrait of a man known for his kindness, humility, and dedication to others. Longtime friend Anne Haslam remembered Louis as a quiet hero in her life. He was a stalwart of a friend, a shoulder to lean on. He was kind and gave his help without you asking. I had a foot problem and couldn't walk fast. Louis would go to the bus and secure a seat for me. Once I arrived, he would get up and go to his bus because we lived in separate districts, she recalled. Green worked as a landscaper at the 2 hotels and extended that same passion to the grounds of the Abundant Life Ministry Church, where he had been a member for 13 years. Pastor Charlene Hines highlighted his devotion. The lawn was always well manicured. No tree was cut down. You could see him enjoying his duty as he drove the tractor mower around the property, she said. During the eulogy, daughter Monet Peters described her father as a loving family man, a brother, and a faithful Christian. Our father loved his siblings. If you touched them, he was ready to defend. As a father, he was loving and caring. We were never hungry. Our mother worked overseas, and he would bathe us and send us to school, she said. She continued, he never swore and was always prepared for service on a Sunday. His Bible was his constant companion. The love and attention he gave our mother left nothing to be desired. Louis is survived by his wife Winsome, mother Iris, 4 daughters, and 7 grandchildren. Meanwhile, Deputy Superintendent Ainsley McCarthy, head of the Trelawney Police, confirmed that Green is among 10 road fatalities recorded in the parish so far this year. Green was struck and killed on March 31 around 7:30 p.m. while walking along a dimly lit stretch of road between Green Park and Hammersmith. The driver of the vehicle fled the scene but later turned himself in at the Falmouth police station. He has been charged with causing death by dangerous driving and leaving the scene of an accident. According to statistics published by the Island Traffic Authority, 33 of the 155 road fatalities since the start of the year are pedestrians. Vulnerable road users such as pedestrians, pedal cyclists, motorcyclists, and pillion account for 61% of fatalities since the start of the year. Guys, thank you for watching. See you this evening at 6 p.m. for another news update.